Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Alonzo Wayne, and this is Truth on the Right. Happy New Year to you. It's 2024 already. Can you believe it? And can you believe it? It's been 6 months since my last full-length video. 6 months. And some of you are wondering, hey, Alonzo, where you been? Others are like, I haven't really been wondering that at all. No matter where you are, hey, listen, if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that they've been heartfelt, you know they've been sincere, and yes, sometimes with a little humor kind of thrown in there just to kind of lighten up the moment a little bit. And as I sit here today, goal's still the same, still want to do the same thing, and you're thinking, hey, is this going to look any different? Well, I'm glad you asked because, I'm always saying what you're thinking. I'm reminding you of eternal truths, and I did that in the past. But what I did, I took some time off. I went back and I watched all my videos, and I liked them all. Did you know? Yeah, I loved them all. And nearly 100 videos, and I watched them for content, but I've also watched them for delivery because I thought that was important too. Whether political, whether social, or, everything, all the controversial topics that I covered, it was all really based, my opinions at least, all based on God's holy word, the Bible, and it was kind of the final say of it all. Even the most controversial things that I talked about, they were all presented through the lens of biblical truth. Some of you loved that content. Others of you said, hey, Alonzo, I like the channel. I'm really not a real big, political person or something like that, but I like the channel, and perhaps I watch it from time to time. Covering hot button topics like social issues of the day or political issues, all wrapped in the claim that Jesus Christ is the only way to God and that the Bible is the final judge of everything, I can tell you brings both friend and foe. Through it all, I stay true to myself and what I believe, and nothing really has changed. I'm still passionate, as I've always been, about the issues that impact us all on a daily basis, but none more than the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And if you've watched this channel, you know that to be true. Now, where am I going? That's kind of where I've been, but where's the channel going, you might ask? I'd have to say that from here on out, I think things, as far as the content, is really not going to be a whole lot different, but I think I would have to agree that the delivery is going to look a little bit different as far as the channel is concerned. And why? Well, it all started, honestly, almost a year ago, somewhere around the beginning of 2023. And I was doing a lot of videos. I was doing a lot of research. If you've watched this channel any amount of time, I put a lot of research into the things that I say. I just don't sit in front of the camera and start talking. But, I was really busy doing that stuff. And all along, there was like this tugging at me about a new direction for the channel. But I tended to really ignore it, to tell you the truth. I was enjoying what I was doing, and I really didn't want to pay much attention to that. And so looking back now, what I realize now, it was actually the Spirit of God that was leading me to go in a new direction with the channel. But again, I was really kind of doing my own thing for a long time, and I was really wrapped up in it, and it was really a tug of war and almost a battle of wills. Now, when it came to those who disagreed with the things that I had to say in the content, and there were several, I managed to simply write those folks off and say, listen, we're going to agree to disagree, and I'm going to move on. And in the end, I decided that although my content was kind of blunt and in your face, it was all based on biblical truth as I believed it. And yet what I did and what I decided to do was that maybe in the end that things could be said a little bit differently. Perhaps, yes, that's the opinion that you have, but could they have been done better? Could they have been delivered better, said better, perhaps wrapped in a nice package of Christ's love? Now, many of you know, as far as when it comes to biblical truth, that the economy of God works a lot differently than the economy of the world. It's important to present anything that we say all in the love of Christ, no matter what it looks like. In essence, a year ago, it was God's Spirit that was leading me in a different direction for Truth on the Right, and he simply used a small group of people to help me understand that. So, at the risk of having some of those folks assuming victory over the channel and its content, I have to be obedient to what I feel God wants me to do. And what have I found out? I found out that obedience isn't easy. I'll tell you that. It comes at a price. And sometimes your enemies become someone emboldened, thinking that, you've been conquered. Sometimes you, by the other side, you're considered weak, maybe even a sellout. In the end, it's dying to oneself and their desires, or in this case, my desire, in exchange for what the Spirit of God wants. Now, for a strong-willed guy like me, yeah, cat's out the box there. It's not an easy task. It is not an easy task to do. Yet some things you must do regardless of the consequences, and this is one of them. Now, as you're guessing, yeah, the content is going to be about the same in the channel, but yeah, the delivery is going to look probably somewhat different. Now, don't worry, I'm never going to condone what God condemns. Don't worry about that part. I'm still passionate about social issues of the day. I am still passionate about the political scene of the day, but all from a biblical perspective. I just want to take time with the channel to speak more about what really matters in our lives, our relationship to God, rather than the temporal things on this earth like politics and social issues. I would hope that the nearly 200 of you who have taken time to support the channel and to subscribe to the channel, I would hope that you would stay here and support the channel and its content, even though it's going to look a little bit different. And for you to stay around, for those of you who do stay around, yeah, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here before. I want to thank you for being here in the future and just supporting the channel, supporting the content of the channel. We're all here for a reason, you and I, and the things that I have to say here at Truth on the Right. I still have things to say that are going to really have a lot to do with what impacts our lives each and every day. Yet, once again, all from the foundational truth, from that foundation and up, the Bible, in essence, being the final say. Hey, listen, again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much. And it's been a while, and so I would really appreciate something from you. I would appreciate a comment below. If you've been here, maybe you've just found the channel. If you've watched the channel in the past, if you're interested in the content in the future, please leave your comments below and just let me know that you're there and let me know what you think about the channel and ideas for the channel for the future. Hit the like button. Share the video with someone, and don't forget to hit the notifications button. That'll let you know every time that I put out new content. It'll alert you, and you'll be right there to click on it and to check it out. Would you like to converse through email? Listen, I'll answer your email right away. truthontheright@gmail.com. Hit me up. Just say hi. I just want to say hi. Maybe you want to talk about where you are in life. Maybe you want to talk about some biblical truths. Maybe you have some questions. I would love to engage with you on any level that you would like to. And don't forget, I'm going to be right here saying what you're already thinking, reminding you of eternal truth. I am Alonzo Wayne. This is Truth on the Right. And until next time, as always, God bless.